Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm going to be doing an update to the I Heart 90's Project Pan. This was created by Laura, so I will have her linked in the description below. This is a rolling style project, so once you complete your goal, you move on to the next randomly selected prompt. Laura has created 40 prompts that are related to the 90's, which are so fun and nostalgic, so let's just get into it. Going down the list in numerical order, the first prompt was number 8, Thelma and Louise, and I had to find a duo product. I rolled in my Catrice Prime and Fine Contour Palette, and I'm working on the powder side. So this is what it looked like last month. My goal for this item is to hit pan, and I was able to use it 13 times this month, but unfortunately I do not have pan. I am seeing a large dip, you can see right there. So that makes me pretty hopeful. Maybe I can hit pan by next update because this pan is so small compared to a lot of other powder products. The powder brush that I use basically hits the whole pan. So when I do reach the pan, I anticipate it being a big one. The next number was 11, and that was Clueless. I had to find a product that I was clueless on how to apply when first getting into makeup. So I rolled in a liquid eyeliner, and it is my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. Last update I used this 15 times, and I thought it was on its last leg. And I remember, I think it was Misty, she was like, just get rid of that eyeliner, it's done. But I was like, no, I can get a couple more wings out of this. And I did. I actually got 12 more uses out of this. Granted, the last couple were very, very sketchy, and they were only like on the very outer corner. I didn't bring them all the way over. So this is an empty, and I will be rolling in a new prompt. Number 12 was The Lion King, and I rolled in a Black-owned beauty brand. I chose my Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask. This was brand new when I rolled it in. I should have held it up to the light when I rolled it in because I know there's like so much air in this product, but I did hold it up to a light this morning just so I could see where it was. This is where it is. It's so low, you guys. I only use this 5 times. I don't have a lot of hair, so I don't think I use a lot of product, but maybe I'm using too much. I'm glad that it's not a full size. I'm happy to use it. I love the smell of it, but I don't think I would repurchase this in the future just because it's a little heavy for my hair. I have really thin hair. I only anticipate having 2 or 3 more uses out of this next month, and then it will be an empty. Number 14 was Friends, and that's a product you took a break from, but then you went back to using. I rolled in my Benefit Boing Concealer. This had no windowing, no indication of where it was. I knew that I had a lot of use on this product already because it's one of my favorite concealers. But I had taken a break from it because I was panning another concealer in my Partners in Cream project. I'm really happy that I am seeing some windowing now. I know it's going to be hard to see, but I'm guessing I am around this line right here. I do anticipate this taking a long time. I use this every single day I did my makeup, and that was 26 times. I anticipate this staying in at least 2 more months maybe. I might be able to take the stopper out next update, but we'll just have to wait and see. I really do enjoy this concealer, and I just think it's a really nice formula. The next number is 18, Beverly Hills 90210. And I rolled in my most expensive product. And I knew that my most expensive product would be in my foundation category. And it was my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. Last month I was able to use this 25 times, and my marks are kind of wearing away. But as you can see, I did end up finishing this month. I used it an additional 28 times. I did try to get that little bit of product from the bottom, but it's not squirting out of the pump, and my makeup spatula doesn't actually fit in this small hole. It's one of those ones that are shaped like an arrow. I might get one of those metal thinner spatulas that don't have angles so I can actually get down in these products, but I'm happy to call this an empty. It's really exciting because one of my goals this year was to work through my foundations, and here's another one gone. It is bittersweet because that was the foundation that I wore on my wedding day, so there is a little sentimental feelings towards it, but it expired like about when I rolled it in around the new year. So I knew I had to get it done. I'm happy that I used it up and it didn't break me out at all. So I'm really, really happy. The next number was 24 and the prompt was Tamagotchi, something that doesn't last very long. And I rolled in my ColourPop Lippy in the shade Topanga. I'm wearing this on my lips today over a darker lip liner, but I also have a gloss on top. I was able to use this 15 more times this month. A few times as a cream blush, but mostly just as a lipstick. And I honestly expected this to go a little faster, but it's going to be a perfect color for these warmer months, so I'm not complaining. It's just really old and I want it out of my collection. Number 25 was Pokemon, and I had to find a product that reminds me of my favorite Pokemon. And my favorite is Eevee because she's so dang cute. I rolled in my Milani Soft Focus Primer because of the color and also because it's soft focus, and I felt like Eevee looked really soft in her fluffy little fur. I'm pretty disappointed in my usage. I only used this 3 times this month. My intention was to mix this in with my foundation, but this is too dark for me at this time of year. And that NARS foundation is already like a half shade too dark for me, so I knew I couldn't mix it in with that. And unfortunately, the foundation that I was panning in my Partners in Cream project that was a little too light that I thought I could mix this in with, it broke me out. And it's just expired, so I couldn't mix this in with that. So I have plans. I do want to mix this in with a new foundation that I'll be rolling into the Partners in Cream project, but also I'm going to try maybe mixing this in with lotion. My goal was 20 uses, so my goal is not to empty this. We'll see if I can get those additional 17 uses next month, but it might be rolling more into the summertime. Number 26 was Pogs, a product that you used a couple times and you never touched since. And I rolled in my Tory Bell 24 karat gold lip gloss. When I rolled this in, it was brand new. I had only used it a couple times, hence the prompt. But as you can see, I have gotten a lot of use out of this. My goal is to empty it, and I was able to use it 17 different days, but I reapplied it quite a few times each day, but I'm only counting like each day that I use it. I know for sure this will be done next update. The last number I was working on was 29, and that was Cowabunga, and I needed to find a beach themed product. For that, I rolled in my ColourPop blush sticks in the shade Rum Runner. I didn't notice how worn off the packaging was until just this moment, but I rolled it in for the hibiscus packaging, and it was brand new when I rolled it in, and it was looking very beautiful, but now not so much. I had a pretty low usage goal on this. I only wanted to use it 10 times because I'm panning so many different like cream blushes and lipsticks that I'm using as cream blush. But because this formula is really thin, I was able to mix this in with a lot of those products. I actually used this 16 times this month, and I really do enjoy it. It's pretty sheer and glowy, like I said. Oh my gosh, I thought I couldn't roll it back down. This will be rolling out. So now it's time to roll 3 new prompts, and I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. I'm just going to do 1 through 40, and then if I roll a prompt that I've already worked on, I'm just going to re-roll. I don't know what the chances are of that, but I did not roll any numbers that I'm already working on. So to save a little time, I'm going to go grab the products and then I'll introduce the prompts and products to you at the same time. The first number I rolled was 31, and that's the prompt plaid, which I had to find a product with red or blue packaging or the product itself. I'm going to roll in my Tower 28 SOS spray. There's the red, but I'm really close to finishing this and I just want to kind of get it out of my collection. I don't think this really does anything for my skin. I know some people rave about this, how it really helps, but I just don't really see a difference. So I just want to use it up. So my goal is to empty it. The next number I got was 21. Bop It, a product that pumps, twists, or pulls. So I chose to roll in a ColourPop lipstick. I don't know what formula it is, but it's the shade Appy. And it's a really light brown color. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I think this will pair pretty nicely with the lip liner that I have in my office project pan. So I will do line markings just to see if any movement occurs, but my goal is just to use this 10 times. My card was just full, so I had to like erase some stuff, so I might look different, but the last prompt was 28, got milk, and I had to find a product or packaging that was white. So I'm gonna roll in my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Fringe. And this is very old. This is so old. So old that it falls out of the canister, packaging, whatever you want to call it. And it's probably really dried out as well, but that's the reason why I want to roll it in. I want to test it out. I might try to revive it. We will see if this is still usable. I just want to give it another chance. So if this does work for me, I do want to hit pan. Hopefully Duraline will work out for me. So far in my Super Shock Cheek in the shade Lunch Money, Duraline has worked wonderfully. I am really enjoying that product still, so I'm rolling this in. That's it for my update, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. I try to watch everyone's videos and comment, but sometimes I miss people, so let me know if you are participating. And if you want to follow along with other creators, I will leave the hashtag down below as well. If you enjoy panning and makeup content and you're not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so. So I see you in the next video.